Hey gang, welcome back to the Successful Kids program. And today we're going to talk about what an opinion is. Okay? Now guys, why is this so important to our success? It's because this is going to help us to learn. Okay? One of the biggest things that stops us from learning is us being stuck in our own opinion. That we're not considering somebody else's opinion. Right? We think that someone else's opinion is wrong and our opinion is always right. Okay, so therefore that just shuts down any sort of relationship building, any sort of love, anything that's positive is gonna happen. Okay, so it's so important that we get to the root of the problem so we can really get our children and ourselves to be highly successful. Okay, so what is an opinion? An opinion is simply this: an opinion is what you believe to be right or what you believe to be wrong. Okay. Is what you believe to be true and what you believe to be false. Also what you believe to be good, what you believe to be bad, and finally what you believe you should do and what you shouldn't do. Now if you look at that, most conversations that are always had between two people is all based on just those four things: what's good, what's bad, what's true, what's false, what's right, what's wrong, and what we should and what we shouldn't do. Remember at the in the Successful Kids program, I always ask children, should you eat a banana with peanut butter? Like, who in here eats a banana peanut butter sandwich? Okay. Now, some people said you should do that. Other people say that you shouldn't do that. Okay. So we all have a difference of opinion. Now, why is this so important? Because in the Successful Kids program, our program is not to teach children to fight other children because we have a difference of opinion. Because everybody has a right to their opinion. You have a right to do whatever you believe to be right. Now, I may not agree with it, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that I think something different. But it's nothing for me to get into a fight with you on. Okay? The Successful Kids program is to teach us to be better people, to become better children who one day will become better adults. Okay? But we're not going to be here fighting each other because we have a difference of opinion. Because you never know. You never know. Like, for instance, I have never tried peanut butter and banana sandwich. I never tried it. To me, it's a bit gross, okay? But that's just my opinion. Not just somebody else's opinion. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Now, the thing is, I haven't tried it yet, okay? Now, what happens if I try it and it's nice? Okay? So why am I going to get into a fight? Why am I going to get into name calling? Why am I going to get into making this person feel bad about themselves because I have a difference of opinion? Now, my jiu-jitsu training, right, with the Successful Kids program is only designed, right, to protect me if I'm being assaulted by someone else, right? Not because we have a difference of opinion, okay? Now, what you're going to find is when somebody has a difference of opinion, guess what? You get to learn. You get to learn things that is outside of what you believe to be right or wrong, true or false, good, bad, or what you should or should not do, right? This is how we learn. This is how we open up. This is how we open up our knowledge and our education, okay? So when a lot of parents listen to these videos here, right, your opinion's in the game. Now, are you looking at this and saying, is this right? Is it wrong? I mean, you're saying it right now. Like, is what Sensei's saying, is it right? Is it wrong? Should we be listening to this? I mean, your whole conversation is based on that. So what we have to start to learn to do is we have to learn to get along with each other, right? Even though we have a difference of opinion, we need to learn to love one another. We need to learn that we are all here in this world and we're all different, all right? And our Creator made us different. Why? So we can learn from each other, okay? So we can learn from each other. So we can learn and help one another. So we all can have a piece in this world, how we can add our own expertise to it. So we have to learn to listen and learn, okay? So that's what opinion is. So be very careful of it because it has helped you in the past, but it also could be also burning bridges as well, okay? So you have to be very slow to speak and always be listening and stop making people wrong because in their eyes, they're right, okay? Remember I said in their eyes, they're right. Now maybe in your eyes, they shouldn't be doing it, or I don't know, is it good or is it bad, whatever. but in their eyes, it's right. So listen to them so you can understand why they think it's right. Okay, so we have to learn to build relationships, and we need to build each other up instead of destroying ourselves. And that's what the Success for Kids program is all about. It's about creating a better community, better people, better families, more loving families, and hopefully we never have to be assaulted by anybody. But if we do get assaulted, we know how to protect ourselves so that we can get back to peace. Okay? So hopefully you understand what an opinion is. Be very careful of it because it can help you, which it has, but it also can create enemies or it could burn bridges. All right? And I'll see you on the next Success for Kids